Hello YouTube, this is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. Here to share a couple of messages with you guys, a couple of downloads I got, and it's about the Taurus. So Taurus, what's going on? How's life treating you? Okay. A couple things. First one's love. No surprise. Usually the biggest thing, out of all the signs, all the downloads and channeling, it's always comes down to love, one way or the other. When it's all about love, anyways, life. The way we live, how we treat others, the way we want to be treated. So Taurus Collective, here we go. If you're in a current relationship, I feel like for some of y'all, you're wearing a mask of some sort. Feels like a mask, like you're hiding your feelings or something, or you're not you're suppressing feelings, you're holding back on something. You want to speak up, you want to say something, you don't say it. I don't know why. I'm not a quiet person. I don't have much of a filter, so I tend to speak my mind. I'm Aquarius, so I don't know if it has anything to do with it or not. I just learned over time that it's better just to get things out than to bottle them up. When you bottle things up, they eventually blow up, and then everybody gets all bent out of shape. Things get real bad. It's better to kind of start, if you don't want to just at one time just kind of start throwing some hints. I don't know what the dynamic is. I don't know exactly what's going on in your life. There's so many of y'all out there, but I get a feel this energy of just suppressing your thoughts, your emotions. You want to say something, but you don't say it. You don't want to start a problem. You don't want to start a fight. You don't want to, end a relationship. You don't want to end a marriage. Are you happy? That's the main thing. Are you happy? Ask yourself that question. Are you happy with your current position? I know a lot of Taurus friends, co-workers, boss, people that I've known know. And one thing I've known about the Taurus Collective is you guys are very strong people. Very, very, you guys are usually very, very successful. You guys are headstrong. You set your mind to something, you accomplish it. You're very successful type people. I'm not saying that's for everybody. I mean, if you don't want to, there's some guys out there don't want to, succeed or whatever. They're comfortable in their current position or situation, and more power to you, right? But for the guys that are out there getting it, I know I do, man. Damn thing I do. Hit it hard. Make the most out of it. Hell, even if I worked at McDonald's or any lesser job, just you gotta start somewhere, man. Start taking out the trash, and before you know it, you're up there. You become a manager. Walmart, anywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you're working at. It's just about your work ethics, Anyways, straight off the path. So for a lot of you guys, you're in a position or in a situation. Maybe it's your job. It could be work. You're settling for less. It could be your relationship. There's a lot of deals in it. There's a lot of, I'm feeling more like a relationship type thing. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're kind of, I don't know if it's a codependency. I don't really feel codependency. I don't really think it's a codependency. I think it's more like you feel obligated or something. I don't know. You're not obligated. I mean, unless you sign a contract or you make some kind of a deal in writing. I don't know what the hell that is. It could be a contract. It could be something with somebody you're working with, or something that you're a project you're about to do, or something you're not comfortable with it. Maybe you don't want to speak up on it. Maybe you're just settling for less or something like that. I don't know, but I think it's more towards love. I think it's more towards you're in a position, you're with somebody, male, female, maybe it's just relatives. I don't know, living with relatives, or they're living with you, or I'm getting a lot of different. There's a whole lot of you guys. It's a big world, so a wide spectrum of so many different scenarios. But this energy that I'm sensing is like the energy of suppression. Like you're settling for less. You're putting yourself through something, and you know damn well that you're better than that, man. Especially to be a Taurus. You guys are usually very successful people. Like I said, you're headstrong. You're motivated. I've known a lot of Tauruses that have 3 or 4 freaking jobs. You guys, I love to work. Y'all are hardworking people, man. It's just instilled within you. You have that work ethic. You just succeed. But right now, I feel like you guys are getting, you're letting yourself be held back. And you're doing it to yourself. You can't say that another person making you do anything, because nobody can make you do a damn thing. Only you can make that decision, unless you have a gun to your head or something like that, which I hope not. But like I said, I've heard stories where people are just miserable. They don't even want to go home anymore. They're in a situation where they don't even want to go home. They'd rather be at work. They'd rather avoid it. They feel like somebody doesn't appreciate them. I don't know. There's something brewing up in you. There's opportunities. They're right there in front of you. They're right there, and you can go for them. And you know it, and you got it. But there's something holding you back, and you're, excuse me. It's really, really hot over here in Texas. Got my throat all dry. I need to get some drink. Anyways, I'll be all right. I don't know there's so many different scenarios. I don't know the dynamic. I don't know what's going on, but I do feel like for a bunch of y'all are holding back. I don't know why. I mean, there's a reason. Only you know. Everything I speak of, everything that any tarot card reader or any light worker or whatever. All we're telling you is that what you already know, it's in you. It's within you already. You already know what the answers are. You know what the deal is. Maybe you just want to hear from somebody else, or maybe having it explained to you or put out in front of you will help you. And I think that's what I'm here for. I haven't been doing this very long, but I feel compelled to try to help others. To fill you in on the downloads that I'm getting, and I get a lot of them, and I don't even know. Half of them I don't understand. A lot of them come through very clear, and they're not of me. I don't. It's not my energy. It's like, but I feel it, and it comes in, and I'm like, oh, just. The other day I was doing a reading. I think it was a Gemini reading or something, and I was talking about how guys should, show appreciation for the woman. Flower or single flower, make her a fucking sandwich type of thing, like just something, and I felt the woman's emotion. It hit me, man. I damn near cried. It was like a wave. It just went through me, and I was like, what the? It was nothing to do, and it lingered. It lingered for a while, and like, damn. So some of these, these messages, these downloads I'm getting. I mean, they're intense. Some of them are really intense. My sister's the same way. My sister Liz, she's a beautiful woman, a beautiful person, big heart. I love that girl. And she has that same thing. She picks up on other people's empathy. She picks up on, and she can't stand it. She says it's a freaking curse. I can't stand it. I can stand next to somebody, and And I start getting these feelings, and I've talked to people, hey, are you okay and stuff, and start talking, and they're like, ooh, people get freaked out, and they want to back away from, like, hey, hold on, man. I think she's a hacker or something, she's hacking in their phone or something real quick, She's like, no, my sister's the most damn honest person I know. And it scares people. It scares her. She says she calls it a curse. I'm like, it's not a curse, man. It's just sources gave you this gift to maybe help people. I don't know. But she doesn't. She's not hearing it. I bet she'd be great at this. Probably better than I am. But I mean, she's just so patient, and when things are going down, she's just cool and she's just calm. And I'm like, damn. I thought I was a pretty calm person. A little passive sometimes, a little bit too passive. But anyway, I'm going way off track, aren't I? Okay, so back to what I was saying. Okay, so for a large, group of you, Taurus collective, you're holding back. There's opportunities, big things coming up. You guys can walk in the wrong direction and freaking money will fall on you. It's just in your nature, man. It just happens for you guys. But don't be held back. If there's something holding you back, you got to start working on getting away from that. I don't know what the dynamic is. I don't know what it is, but man, don't waste time. That's one thing you can't buy, man. It's time. And there's only so much of it. I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but you got to follow your heart on this one, Only you know. And you can't feel like, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. But that's a terrible way to live. To cheat yourself, man. You only get one of these, You don't get all game over, start over. It doesn't start over. Not in this lifetime. Not in this avatar. Not right now. It ain't happening. What's gonna happen in this lifetime, your lifetime at this point, what's happening is happening. You got this time, and that's it. In this lifetime, utilize it, because you can't get that time back. You better think about that as we all getting older. I mean, there might be some, there's a lot of freaking Tauruses. You got a bunch of kids out there, and I'm up in age. You know what I mean? I'm not a spring chicken by no means, and and I know a lot of you guys are older too. And hey, man, we don't have much time. We gotta make the best of this time. Don't waste it, man. Don't waste it on a situation that you're not happy in. It's gonna hurt like hell, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe you'll love it as soon as you get away from that person. But man, and if it hurts, it hurts. These are just lessons. These are experiences. This is what life's about. Without hurt, without suffering, there's no learning. There's no growth. That's what this life is about. Learning to love people, love everybody. That's what this mission is all about for us. We're not here to step on others' toes and hate on people and hate this and say that. I'm there. Never hear me talking negative about a person. I mean, there are some negative people out there, hey, I hope it gets better for you, brother. I'm no better than you. And we all have different problems, and we don't know what happened to those people. We don't know. So don't feel guilty about having to separate from somebody if it's not serving. If it's not serving, if it's not right with you, if it's not lining up with your goals and your aspirations, and it's for you. It doesn't go this way, it goes this way. It's funny when people talk about gangs and stuff, the biker gang and all that stuff. Well, the guy who's gonna call his buddies. No, they don't. The tough guy doesn't go call his buddies to help. The tough guy has to offer something to them. It's not them offer something to him. He's a tough guy. He's going to go out there. If he's a tough guy, he's going to go handle his business. You don't have to ask his buddies for nothing. So why do you need help from somebody? You are the ultimate. You're the bad mother. You're the Taurus. You don't need nothing from nobody. Man, you guys are so powerful. You have a lot of strength. Don't be held down by another person, man. I mean, if you feel... Don't give them that power, man. Don't give them your power. You gotta pull that power back and hold it. And if they love you, then they'll respect you, and they'll work with you, and they'll run with you like this, not like this. You're not behind anybody. Either like this or nada. Nothing. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. You don't have much of it. You don't have much of this time. So, anyways, as far as career is concerned, if you get past that, then you can go focus on the career. Just kidding. Hey, if you get past that problem, you get these. Hey, buddy, slide them out of the way. It's all right there for you. And for all of you guys that are not having any problems, you're successful and you're balling and whatnot. Hey, man, more power to you, brother. But don't forget about the ones that helped you get there. Taurus. You know, appreciate all your blessings. Because I know you guys are blessed. You guys are blessed. It's a big handful of you guys that are getting everything y'all want, and you're very blessed. Very, very blessed. Just don't forget about the ones who helped you get there. Don't forget about that. Humble yourself every day. Thank somebody. I don't know who, but somebody. Thank them. Could be your ancestors, spirit guides, your past grandpa, father, mother. Somebody's protecting you or guiding you. Thank them every day. All this is for a reason. Everything's for a reason. And what you have is for a reason. And just don't forget the power. You know, if you have the resources, if you have all that, and you have people working for you and stuff, or you have people under you, don't forget about them. They're the ones that helped you get there. You know? Short and sweet, right? Easier said than done. You guys have a blessed day, okay? I'll read some cards and see what's going on with the rest of the week here. But anyways, like and subscribe, please. If you like what you're hearing, if it resonates, hold it. If it doesn't, let it go. Thank you, guys. Talk to you later. See y'all later.